Today I'd like to share with you a little bit from the book of Colossians, rich and very encouraging and very strengthening. And I would encourage you to read that if you have not done in a personal way. This book was very instrumental as I became a believer. As I repented of my sins, confessed my sins, and forsook my sinful ways, I was not sure yet about the forgiveness of sin. I was still struggling. So in the middle of this confusion and fear and doubts, I came to this book. It changed my life. Chapter 1, verse 13 and 14, especially the 14, but I will read from 13. For he rescued us from the domain of darkness and transferred us to the kingdom of his beloved Son, in whom we have redemption, the forgiveness of sins. The moment I read that, apart from 2 Corinthians 3:16, my fear was gone. My doubt was gone. No more confused. And I knew for sure God had forgiven me of all my ugly sins. A joy, such a transformation that brought to my life. Why is that? Because when you and I know that God had forgiven us in Christ Jesus, because he died on the cross for us, we have sure foundation of forgiveness. Now, it says he rescued us from the domain of darkness. What is that? It's a domain, it's a kingdom of evil, kingdom of sin, kingdom of unrighteousness, kingdom of war, kingdom of unholy lifestyle. Right? Worldly, fleshly, sinful. And he had rescued us from that power, it says. Without delivering us from the power of darkness, we would not be able to continue to live our Christian life. Because he had rescued us from the domain of darkness, and now he has translated us into the kingdom of his Son, now we can walk in newness of life. We don't need to walk worldly anymore. We don't need to walk according to the pattern of this world, according to the lies of this world, sinfulness of this world, darkness of the sinfulness of our flesh, right? We have been translated into the kingdom of his Son. That is the kingdom of holiness, the kingdom of purity, the kingdom of love, the kingdom of peace, the kingdom of forgiveness, transformation. So, having read that, in whom we have redemption, the forgiveness of sin, that freed me like anything. I was free. I knew I was forgiven. I knew I was a changed person, transformed. And all along the time was the forgiveness for all the sins I've committed. Now, as a believer, we are bombarded with all the traditions of our time. For believers, this world is not our home. Right now, we're going through a lot of problems in our community, in our state, even India. Not only India, even Europe, everywhere. People have become more and more evil. Sin is really rampant. But as believers, we are rescued. We have been rescued, delivered, snatched away from that domain of darkness. And we are to live worthy of Christ who had delivered us from this power. Think of it. That will be the only valuable things you and I can get when we die. I don't want to live for the world that will not help me to go to heaven.